BFDIA 12 is here, and the voting ended a few days ago. I wouldn't have made this video if it weren't for how close the votes actually were, and not as obvious as you may think. So the teams up for elimination were Woe Bunch, Team No Name, and Fries, which is the first time in the series where 3 teams lose the challenge, and it's in BFDIA of all seasons. Unlike Teapot, which used to have publicly available votes in the comments and now are only privately stored in a Google form, BFDIA's voting system is quite different, and the most unique of them all, I'd say. You can like a contestant, and dislike a contestant, and you can do this for everyone up for elimination, and the most liked contestant gets a prize, while the most disliked gets eliminated. YouTube has removed the feature to publicly see dislikes, so extensions such as return YouTube dislikes have to do a lot of heavy lifting here. It works by using previously available YouTube data on old videos, and people that dislike a video, while having the extension sends a ping to its API to count it in the total count, which means that dislikes without the extension are not displayed, which can cause a lot of inconsistencies. Like, see how most of the time there are a lot more dislikes in the actual results than the estimated ones? So now that I've told you about the inaccuracy, I'll just read the voting results of this episode as they are. First of all, Ben wins the prize with an on-record breaking 35,724 likes. Now I'll read the dislikes individually. Say Farcoiny, Tennis Ball, Pin, Golf Ball, and Fries. The bottom 2 is Nickel and Bombi. The last one safe is Nickel. Bombi is eliminated with 8,812 dislikes. It will most definitely be a lot more when the episode is out, but for now these are the results. Now, this dislike extension used to be pretty accurate, predicting Rocky, Fiery, Yellowface, and Gelatin's eliminations, but when BFDIA 10 was released, almost everyone except for Fries went on a single team called the Beautiful Face Devotion Institute, formed by Ice Cube doing a beautiful face. Obviously single-membered Fries won the challenge for that episode, but since so many people were up for elimination, 12 to be exact, the votes were a lot more inaccurate this time. While Ice Cube did win the prize, the original bottom 3 were Bombi, Spongy and Ice Cube, and Ice Cube ended up having the most dislikes, giving this weirdly satisfying rainbow order of eliminated contestants. When BFDIA 11 was released, and Ice Cube got the prize, there was even a scene that references BFDIA 4's teardrop elimination, which is controversial for having someone allegedly rig the votes. Many people, including me, thought Ice Cube would get out and have Spongy survive his third bottom 2 in a row, but actually, nope. Spongy got out with a 2,000 vote lead over Ice Cube, ruining the weirdly satisfying rainbow order of eliminated contestants. Many people thought the votes were rigged by Kari himself, but honestly, this isn't a very Kari thing of him to do, especially since he was the one who made Rocky switch to Woe Bunch, and made Yellowface racist, both of which caused Spongy to survive the bottom 2 in the past. It was then revealed by Kari that the votes were in fact not rigged, and just that the dislikes were very inaccurate. Ice Cube did end up being eliminated the very next episode, where originally Book was the first one safe, and Ruby is the second one safe, but their positions swapped when the episode was released, more resembling BFDIA 8's elimination, where Ruby was first safe, followed by Book. It makes me think that patterns are more likely to happen in these eliminations, such as Ruby being the first one safe again. And also Golf Ball having less dislikes than Fries, just like in BFDIA 10. Remember that Bombi was originally in the bottom 3 in BFDIA 11, well actually he was 5th safe, which makes me think Bombi isn't actually the one eliminated in BFDIA 13. My top guess would be Nickel, since he's the current bottom 2, but honestly, it's within the realm of possibility that Fries could get out instead. I sure hope not. He was in the bottom 2 with Bombi for most of the voting period, being overtaken by Nickel in the last few hours. I wouldn't really be surprised if Bombi gets less dislikes than Golf Ball. Now that BFDIA 13 is probably gonna be the episode screened at the 2024 tour, I kind of have high hopes for it, like Pin's Plan, Evil Leafy, and maybe a rejoin. Well, I don't know how to end videos like this, but bye, I guess.